Hello everyone, I'm Mikhail, and this video is going to show you the in-game cheat codes for Space Station Silicon Valley. So this game, the developers put in cheat codes deliberately that you can enter by putting in certain sequences on your controller, and that will alter the game in a way that the developers intended to allow you to have fun. There are, in addition to the in-game cheat codes, of course, Game Genie cheat codes. Those will also alter the game, but that will do it in unintended ways by altering the game itself to allow you to start as different animals or change how a level looks. Allow yourself to have infinite health, for example. This video will not go over those. I might do a video like that in the future, but really when you start talking about Game Genie changes, the possibilities are limitless. So that would be a very difficult video for me to make, maybe in the future. This video is a viewer request alongside a request to have the inputs displayed. And so on the top left of the screen, I have an input display thingamajig. I'll go over it now. Whenever you hit a button, it will light up which button it gets pressed. So here's L, there's R, and then the D-pads left, up, right, down. The analog stick, you'll see, I won't be using the analog stick, but that's what it looks like when you use it. B, A, the C buttons, and then Z shows up like that. So when you see those show up the way they do, that's indication that I'm hitting those buttons. The start button will also appear red when you hit it, but in the picture it shows itself as red already, so it's hard to see. I won't be using the start button for any cheat codes, so it's not a big deal, but that's what the start button looks like when you do it. Now, there are two different types of cheat codes. There are file cheat codes, I'll call them, which you do on the saved game screen or on the level select screen. And then there are in-level cheat codes, which you do when you are in a level specifically. So I'm going to go over the file or saved game cheat codes first, and then I will do the in-game cheat codes. And I'll try to do them in levels that make them interesting, we'll say. So with that, let's begin. The first thing to note is that I have here 4 files. This one has completed the game, but with very few power cells collected. This one has completed the game with every power cell collected. And these 2 files have started the game, but haven't beaten any levels. I'll be using these 2 files. I use the other 2 for practicing and testing things. So I will be focusing on these 2 files exclusively here. The first thing to notice is that you can enter these cheat codes, the saved game or file select cheat codes, either on this screen or within a certain file. So with that, let's enter our first cheat code, which will be to unlock all of the Europe levels. Actually, before we begin, I'm going to say that I'm getting these cheat codes from the website cheatcodes.com/Space Station Silicon Valley N64. The link will be in the description of this video, so you can see them there or refer to this video for yourself. But yeah, so here's the first cheat code, which is to unlock the Europe level. The cheat code is up, down, L, Z, down, up, Z, down. And it didn't work, so let's try it again. Up, down, L, Z, down, up, Z, down. And there you hear that ding. That indicates that the cheat code worked. The interesting thing is that the Europe levels have not unlocked until we go out and back into the file. And now you can see I have all of the European levels unlocked, even though I haven't beaten any of them. Another interesting thing about this is that if I go back to a different file, such as this one, which also didn't have Europe unlocked, this one now does have Europe unlocked. Another interesting thing is when you reset the console, which I just did here, that actually removes all of the unlocked stuff. And so we go back to not having Europe unlocked. You don't need to unlock the different areas in order, so even though we haven't unlocked Europe, we can still do the next cheat code, which is unlock the Arctic. And I'm going to do this one just for demonstration purposes on the file select screen instead of the level select screen. The cheat code for the ice levels is up, down, Z, L, down, C right, Z, down. And then you hear the ding, and we go over to this level, and you can see the Arctic stages are unlocked. And that goes for both of these files. I'm not checking these two because they've already beaten the game, so of course everything is unlocked. So that's for the ice level. Next, of course, the jungle. The cheat code is up, down, L, Z, down, C left, Z, down. Hear the ding, and now, of course, the jungle is unlocked. Desert comes up next, which is up, down, L, Z, down, left, Z, down. Didn't work. Try it again. Up, down, L, Z, down, left, Z, down. Up, down, L, Z, down, left, Z. Screwed that one up. Up, down, L, Z, down, left, Z, down. There we go. The desert is unlocked again on both files. Next cheat code is for unlocking the final stage, Big Celebration Parade. So that one is then up, down, L, Z, down, right, Z, down. And there you have it. Big Celebration Parade is unlocked. And so that's all of the normal stages in the game, but there's actually a hidden bonus stage that you were intended to unlock by collecting all of the level souvenirs. But of course there's a glitch in the game that prevents you from collecting the Fat Bear Mountain souvenir because the developers forgot to give it a hitbox, so you just cannot collect it. As a result, if you're playing the game normally, you can't play this bonus stage. But fortunately, if you enter the cheat code, you can. And the cheat code for that is down, up, Z, L, down, left, Z, down. You hear the ding, and that unlocks a bonus stage that goes between Big Celebration Parade and Smashing Start. It does not have a name, and all it has is a high score here. So this is just a bonus game. It's an asteroids type mini game. I will show it off. You are playing as your spaceship. It looks like you are within the ring of the space station, and you can just basically fly around it, and you push A to shoot. And your goal here is to blow up asteroids. Pushing the B button, well, you blow up asteroids and enemy spaceships that will shoot at you or drop bombs or whatever. A button shoots. The B button will turn you around so you can go the other way. You can, of course, go up and down. And if you fly forwards, you move fast. If you try to back up, you move slow. And of course, you can only shoot in the direction you're facing. So if you want to move in a direction, you're better off facing that direction. The large asteroids, when you hit them, will split off into 3 smaller asteroids. In addition to this, one enemy, or several enemies actually, depending on which level you're on, will drop a power cell. The power cell will, there's the power cell here, it will upgrade your attack. So you start with 1 shot, and if you get a power cell, you'll get 2. If you get a second power cell, you will get 3 shots. And then anything in addition to that is not useful. 3 is the most shots you can get. The there are levels in this stage, and so I'm looking for the last asteroid in the level. And when I get it, this music plays, which is the hidden tune that you play to get the trophy on the level Pinball Blizzard. So that signifies that you've beaten a stage, and now I'm on level 2. So there's two types of enemies in addition to the asteroids. There's these little mine-looking things that will float around in random directions slowly, and they will try to shoot at you. Okay, so here's another power cell. We'll get it, and this is the triple shot, and this is the strongest you can get. In addition to those slow-moving mine-like round ones, there's those other spaceships that look exactly like yours. These ones fly in a straight line and will move move really fast. They don't attack you by shooting, but they do drop mines that eventually explode and spread out, and you should try to dodge those abilities. That is pretty much the entire game. The other thing I'll say is that when you reach a certain score value, I think it's 5,000 points. It might be 10,000, I forget. You get an extra life. So this is the end of level 2. I think it's 10,000 actually, not 5,000. Lives are, as I start level 3, lives are designated based on the... Okay, I'm going to show you here. If I grab a power cell, dang it, I died. So when you die, you lose your power upgrade, and I didn't get to demonstrate what happens when you grab power cells. So I just died twice here. I'm going to pause so I can finish talking about this level before I die again. Lives are shown based on the color of your space station. So like how you can have bronze Evo, silver Evo, gold Evo, you also have bronze Evo, or bronze spaceship, silver spaceship, gold spaceship. You start as gold spaceship, which indicates you have 3 lives. If you die, you go down to silver spaceship, and then bronze spaceship, and then if you die again here, you lose, and then you just get your high score, and you can try again. I was going to say, if you have 3 bullets on your attack, then getting another power cell will not give you a better upgrade, but it will give you 500 points and progress you towards your extra life. I'm going to try to get 10,000 points before I die, and then that will demonstrate... Oh, okay, one more. There we go. So you heard that, a ding, and now my spaceship went back from bronze to silver, indicating that I now have an extra life. So yeah, this goes on basically forever until you decide to die. So this is now level 4. Yeah, honestly, it's something you can do, but it's not the greatest. It's not very fun. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So yeah, you die, and then you lose the level, but whatever. And so that's the Asteroids minigame. Those are all of the out of level cheat codes that you can use. So the file select, level select cheat codes. And so the next cheat codes we'll use are the in-game cheat codes, of which there are 4. These are called, actually there's more than 4. There's 5, sorry. The first one, we'll do the first one because it's useful, is one that will give you full health. And so I'm planning on smashing start because you start with very little health here, or less than full health. You have a lot of health yet. The cheat code for this is C left, L, Z, down, L, Z, C left, C right. Ding, and you heal. So that's how you do it. The other thing is you can do this cheat code while the game plays, or you can do it on the pause screen, which will look something like this. C left, L, Z, down, L, Z, C left, C right. And then when you continue, now you'll heal. That is the first cheat code. I'm actually going to quickly go to a different website here that also has some cheat codes. This is a less comprehensive list, but it describes what the cheat codes do. So this is on gamefaqs.com. Okay, the first cheat code that I'm going to show is called Funny Effect 1. That cheat code is up L, Z, down, left Z, down, up. So you can see suddenly the game is significantly different. It basically makes it impossible to play. It causes the animals to move up and down like crazy, or grow and shrink like crazy. The camera is absurd, and it's a struggle. I'm also moving really slowly. So, yeah, this is a thing you can do. Should you do it? Probably not. I'm not sure if you can disable this one. Some of them you can disable by entering them again. Let's try it. Up, L, Z, down, left, Z, down, up. Okay, so that... It fixed the camera, but it didn't change the shrinking, growing. But fixing the camera is very welcome, of course. Looks like this continues during this screen as well. Very interesting. That's the first cheat code. Kind of useless. This next cheat code is really fun. This is Funny Effect number 2. Actually, this website calls it Funny Effect number 3, but it lists it before number 2. So we'll go with it. And I'm doing it on wait for it, because the lion behaves really funny when you have this cheat code. This cheat code is Z down, up, L right, L left, right. What it does is it gives your animals small bodies while leaving their heads the same size. So it looks really cute. One thing you'll notice is that for the lion specifically, the tail falls off, and it just sort of stays where it was when you did the cheat code. And that's why I chose this level specifically, because the lion will do that. The other thing the lion does is when you use its roar attack, it becomes big again. Again, this causes you to move really slowly, but it makes the animals look really funny, so it's pretty great. And it does that for every animal. So you can see this hyena here running around with a regular sized head but a small body. And over here we've got the gorilla. Really small body. Normal size head. So this cheat code is really fun to check out a lot of different animals. I won't show them all myself, but because they're all great. So I encourage you to enter this cheat code as every animal so that you can see what they look like. It's kind of fun, kind of cute. It's a good time. Okay. Funny Effect number 3. We're going to do this on Pinball Blizzard. Why not? So this cheat code is L down, Z, L down, up, L left. Let's try that again. Sometimes it works better in the pause screen because there's less lag, and that might avoid the lag eating your inputs. L down, Z, L down, up, L left. There we go. This cheat code does is it flips your camera upside down, but it also gives you infinite energy. So I can shoot missiles forever here. And I chose this level because the king penguin has very interesting ability here. I'm going to die, so I'm going to enter the cheat code to heal myself. There we go. Cheat codes are really handy when you're just trying to have fun. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do here is re-enter this cheat code. The same cheat code that flipped the screen upside down. L down Z, L down, up, L left. And that's going to mostly fix the camera. It doesn't put it perfectly upright, but it's close enough. Anyway, the reason I chose this level specifically is because you get not quite infinite energy, but almost infinite energy. Infinite enough that your recharge usually surpasses the... your energy recharge rate usually surpasses the amount of energy you use. The one exception is the King Penguin, but that's because the King Penguin doesn't reactivate its jumping ability, or it doesn't regenerate its jumping ability while it's in use. And so you can sort of take off to the moon here, and you can fly extremely high. But eventually you do run out of energy, and then you go crashing back down to Earth. So let's just fly off into the abyss for a while here, and then come crashing down. There we go. Funny effect number 3. Funny effect number 4. I'm going to do some things before I do the cheat code. I'm going to kill a dog and then kill the bear. I screwed up the fast way of killing this dog, so that's my bad. One more hit. Come on. There we go. So, where's the bear? This cheat code doesn't actually do anything in a normal situation. But the cheat code is left, right, Z, L, left, Z, right, left. Left, right, Z, L, left, Z, right, left. Yeah, so you see it just sort of shook the screen and did nothing else. However, if you're playing as the bear and you enter the cheat code, left, right, Z, L, left, Z, right, left. Boom. Now you're playing as the juggling bear. The juggling bear doesn't really have a B button ability. You can see on the input display I am pushing the B button, but nothing happens. Its A ability is a boost, but it also has a passive ability which causes the other animals to laugh. So that's funny. This is the juggling bear. You can turn back into the bear by re-entering the same cheat code. And you can also get the animal stats if you go onto a TV. So it's actually not called the juggling bear, it's called the mystery bear. Its 2 skills are question mark, of course. So you don't actually get to know anything, but you get to see the rest of its stats here too for fun. Low intelligence. Interesting, interesting. Another interesting feature about this bear is that if you exit it, its laughing ability continues even when it's dead. And so if you're near the bear, you'll start laughing and, of course, eventually die. So those are all of the cheat codes that I knew about when I started making this, or when I looked into making this video. But there's actually one more cheat code. This cheat code is listed as stop camera in Walrace. And I don't exactly know what that means, so we're going to test it out for the first time here. The cheat code, this is one you have to enter at the save game or level select screen, so I'll enter it here. Cheat code is... This one uses the A button, that's interesting. Down, A, C up, L, C down. Oops, that's... Having to push the A button really screwed up. Okay, let's go here. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, left. Okay, there we go. And now we'll play Walrace. So stop camera in Walrace. What does that do? So far, it doesn't do anything. Walrace is behaving as normal. Oh boy. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, left. Is that going to do anything? That might have disabled the thing, so let's try it one more time. Down A, C up, L, C... Oh. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, left. Didn't do anything. I'm going to try one other thing. Down A, C up, L, C... Oops. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, oops. This is a really weird cheat code. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, left. That might mean this camera. Which didn't stop. Down A, C up, L, C down, L, left. What? Oh, did that happen when I pushed the A button? I don't know what this cheat code does. I will explore and try to find out. Yeah, that just happens when you push the A button. Anyway, that's the video. I'm probably going to use this in reference, use this video as a reference when I do some more things you can do videos. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.